You have to forgive me for that background noise. There is something that is being drilled around the neighborhood where I stay, but it won't stop us from working tonight. Now, let's get to work, me and you. Firstly, I have something good I want to show you today, something really interesting, something that can help schools smoothen up a little bit in operations and save a little bit on money. So what is this nice something that I want to show off to you? It might not be the most impressive or the most technical, but I believe it can help any kind of school. Even if a school fees starts from 100,000 Ugandan shillings and above. I don't know if there are schools that still charge that, but if they are, this system is non-segregative to the kind of school it has to work for. And this is a school fees reminding system, and I built it using tools that are already existing. So we picked the tools that schools have that they're already using, integrated them together to remind parents anytime there's that can remind parents and informed about the school fees balances and help the bursar buy back some little bit of time. Before I show you the system on my computer, I want to let you know that I built this with zero code. I built it in N8N. Yes, N8N is a tool that helps to orchestrate automation. Like, you join applications that are already existing, specific nodes, and complete tasks, and complete a specific task. So, firstly, I built this with zero code, and secondly, this is non-segregative to any kind of school. It can always operate for you very well. And now, thirdly, I will leave a file or a template file in the description of this video, so that whoever is learning automation and you come across this video and you're also interested in automation systems can also use this template. Like, I've given it out for free in the description of this video, so you can also try it out if you're using N8N. Yeah, now, so without no further ado, let's dive in. Watch. So now, right here, diving into our computer, you can clearly see right now I'm in the interface of N8N. Like I told you, N8N is the software that you use to connect specific apps that are already existing onto each other just to complete a specific task. Now, it is the same analogy that we followed, or that I followed, to build this automation system that reminds parents for school fees. Now, right here, there is a simple guide on how the workflow works. Just I'll zoom it a little bit in just to show you here. School fees balance reminder. This workflow was built for a school in Mukono that wanted to automate its school fees reminding processes using AI. Here is a detailed breakdown of how I built it, what I used, how it works. I used Google Sheets for this. I used Google Sheets for the school, which had the school fees data, and actually the Google Sheets where as we go on in the video, the Google Sheets you will see it was just a template that I generated using AI, just for practice. But the real analogy is that you can just connect the sheets that already the school is using, or that the school has, that is already existing. Now we'll go on and continue with the workflow. So now, for the AI agent, I used Google Gemini as the brain of the system. But now my Google Gemini expired just now. For the moment, I'll be using Open Router. sorry, but Open Router is also like a centralized platform that gives you access to all these specific AI models that you can use for the brain. Yeah, even in generating images and videos. Yeah. I had connected Google Gemini before, but I ran low on credits, and I remembered I had some free tokens on Open Router. Yeah, so now to continue. So lastly, the endpoint of the agent is the Gmail to notify the parents, but this doesn't mean that it is standard or it is set to be using only Gmail as the endpoint to notify the parents. There are different approaches you can use. You can use the SMS approach, which is actually by far the best, because note that in every school the parents have an email address. Yeah, but we can use endpoints. Sorry, or we can use the platforms that provide SMS options. There is Twilio, for example. There is 7 Sue, for example. So now, this is how these are the specific nodes that we join together. When I say nodes and application, you don't have to think of them otherwise. Just think of them as nodes or applications. Those are like the building blocks of an automation system. So now our workflow is set to a trigger, and the trigger is time, which means when a specific time reaches, do so and so. That is like the instruction to the automation. Now, right here to check our Google Sheets. Yeah, I'll check our spreadsheet here, and it has all the information that we require for the school fees reminding process to continue successfully. We have the student ID, student name, class, parent name, parent phone, parent email, and the fees balance. So back to NA10. Now here is the if node. The if node adds logic to the automation system. If this is true, continue. If it is false, don't continue or stop there. Now we set the condition to if the fees is greater than emitwale etano, that will be the true part of the system, how it flows. And now here in the next stage is an AI agent that we prompted right here. Yeah, just we put in this nice little beautiful prompt just to generate the email to remind the parent. So for the brain of our AI agent, there is a OpenAI GPT-4 Mini, and it's what we'll be using. But I've accessed GPT-4 Mini through Open Router. Yes, don't forget about that. It's through Open Router. And then lastly, like I say, the last stage is the email, like where the message will go. But like I said, it's not like a punishment that it should be emails. Yeah, I'm using this because this is the easiest way I can elaborate to you. Now, so we'll execute our workflow. Yes, and then we will continue to the spreadsheets, and we have to see our workflow moving. Yes, so we'll see the process going on, and now our AI agent will be generating the email. Yeah, and after generating the email, it will have to automatically send it to the specific parent. Yeah, so right now, at the moment, you can see that our AI agent has completed, and the whole process is actually successful. So then here, as we click to check through our executions, we'll see that the execution has succeeded in 3 minutes and 8.34 seconds. Wow. Now, to show you the most important part, I'll just hover into my Gmail and to see that our friendly reminder came in. Term 3 fees notice. Nicholas Luciano, subject friendly reminder, outstanding fees balance. Dear Mrs. Mutebi, I hope this message finds you well. I'm writing kindly to remind you of the outstanding fees balance of mitwalo kumina mkaga of your child Florence Okelo Bichibichi. Yeah. And with this also comes with editing in the prompt. Yeah, like who sent the message, the school name, blah 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 blah. I didn't include that in the prompt because this was just for practice, but the main important part is to show you how it performs. Yeah, so that is it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and also to learn more about automation and how it can work in our daily lives. So every week I'll be dropping you a video about this interesting stuff and more other stuff around AI. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell. Don't miss out when I release a new video. See you in the next one. Love you all. Mwah.